My name is Blind Toxin, and I am the owner founder of Toxic City. Nice to meet everybody. I didn't have much down. uh, Not really sure. I'm gonna be honestly. Um, I kind of all my colors kind of always been a greenish blue, so everybody just kept calling me Toxic Waste, which is where the original name came from. And then I found out that I am partially legally blind. So I kind of just threw that in the name and came up with Toxin because toxic was so overused. And then it kind of stuck, and then it became Toxic City as a whole, and it kind of just sprawled out from that. Had a lot of Yeah, it had quite a few name changes over the years, but this is the longest one that we've had, and it's sticking because I'm not getting rid of it anytime soon. No! No! Oh
My
God! Oh
God.
no!
Can y'all
Oh
can y'all
no!
hear me now? Is it being heard now? Are we good now? Oh my God.
Oh
Zevi, thank you
no!
so much for letting me know. Yes, okay.
Technical
Oh my
difficulties
God,
today.
thank you.
It's okay. We get through them. We'll get through them.
Well, at least it was only two questions.
Yeah, yeah. At least it was just the first two.
Imagine if it was all the way through, like halfway through, and
Oh
someone's like,
God.
"Hey, don't hear the host. Where's the host at?"
Oh God.
Yeah, the only questions that were missed was what's your name and what's your store page called, and what made you come up with that name. That's it. Also, thank you for the follow. Um, that's really it. I'm so sorry. Wow, it's been a while since I've done these interviews. Oh my God. Uh, Yay, welcome back. Also, if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask. I will do my best to catch them. So literally ask any questions within reason. Don't get crazy. Okay. But yeah, go ahead and ask questions if y'all have any. So yeah. And my chat is all the way over here, so if you see me turn, that's why.
One
Anywho,
moment.
hold please. I gotta do the Batman turn. um. Next question is, how long have you been creating avatars?
Around 4 or 5 years now. Been a
Oh, dang.
while. Yeah, been
It's
around
been
for a
so
while.
long.
Uh,
Dang.
I officially released um a for sale one in 2022. So 3 years for official brand ones, but before that, I was constantly doing commissions and edits for people,
Mm.
and then it kind of just spiraled into, you should make a server, you should make avatars to sell. And I was like, screw it, why not? And it kind of just stuck and hasn't gone away.
And now here you are.
Yeah, here we are now.
Look at that.
It's been crazy.
What inspires you to create?
D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Valid.
I mean, that's why I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons with friends and my older brother, and always came up with random mixes of races and types and all that. And then I was like, I want 3D models of these, but I'm not gonna pay to buy a printer. And so then I joined VRChat long ago, and then figured out, oh hey, you can make stuff for this game. You just gotta have a bit of work to it. And then I just started making a whole bunch of random stuff. And then it spiraled into full lore characters and design concepts.
Huh. Yeah, I think you're the first to say D&D inspired avatars.
I love D&D, especially
Same.
tieflings.
Same.
AKA a lot of my stuff is demonic.
You're like, AKA, yes.
Yeah. Anything of mine will have some type of demonic feel to it.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere in there it'll have it.
It could be a holy angel, but deep down, it will be there.
Yeah.
What is your favorite avatar you've made?
So far, the one I am currently in, Lyra.
Mhm.
She is by far my favorite with how she turned out. She has a lot of custom work put into her.
She's beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Now here's the other question. What's your least favorite?
Oh, this was a hard pick between a couple. I'm gonna be honest. My least favorite is actually one of my more recent ones. Ophelia, the Demon Queen.
Mhm.
She was supposed to be a lore based model. But she didn't come out right. Her head and her body. I hate the combo that I used. In such, she is my least favorite because she's the only one that I hate the combo of.
Mm-hmm. You're just
Besides that, if she just had a different head and body, she'd be golden. But she's got what she's got, and people like her, so I'm like, keep her. But no, thank you.
You're like, I'm happy you like her, but for me, no.
Yeah.
Someone screamed in chat, it's Toxin.
No.
I'm pretty sure more people are showing up. If you have questions, go ahead and ask. Ask away, and I will read the questions to Toxin if I catch them. So ask. Tell her it's her Unity slave.
Yeah! Hi, Boogies! Yeah. But I've got one of my best friends, bless her heart. I don't have a lot of patience to deal with Unity much anymore after dealing with it for so long. So I ended up looking and just asking around like, hey, does anybody want to do Unity for me? And then Oron came along and she kind of just stuck, and now she does my Unity for me. I give her like a whole list of what I want, and she just pops it right out.
She's like, here you go. And you're like, thank you.
Yep. The only thing I do is the materials and the basic setup and the list in Unity, and shoot it over to her, and within a week or two, I get it.
Nice. You're doing good work.
Lyra was a special case for her. She learned a new trick. I taught her, and YouTube also taught her how to do dissolve toggles. She didn't know how to do them, and I wanted Lyra to be able to have them. So it was fun being able to help her figure that one out.
Dissolve toggles is what they said, yeah.
Yeah,
Magic.
magic.
Is there an avatar that surprised you that did pretty well?
I think it would have to be Abyssal. I was quite surprised with how well she done.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't get a whole. She got some attraction with her sneak peeks, but she didn't get a whole lot. But after her release and everything, and I gave her to a lot of my friends and stuff, and gave her out, she became more popular, and now she's kind of just taken off.
She's like, I got you, fam. You're like, thanks.
Pretty well. Queen of the Sea took off.
You're like, oh, okay, here she is. She's not gonna do well. And she's like, I'm up here.
Yeah, pretty well.
Was there an avatar that you struggled with but still pushed through on making?
Quite a few. Maya would have to be the one that I struggled with the most, because she went back and forth from Unity and Blender about, God, I'd have to say like 20 plus different times. And this is back whenever I was doing the Unity and everything by myself, and I was just constantly messing everything up. I'd have to make new Unity projects, new Blender projects, and at some point, I think I had to like just completely scrap what I had done and restart all over again, and I hated it.
You're just
And then
like,
VR chat had to update, and then it just broke almost all of my models, and I'm like, thanks VR chat.
we love VR chat.
Totally.
Love VR chat. Is there anything that you want to learn?
Currently I'm wanting to learn how to do better assets. I've gotten a little bit good at them. I wouldn't say I'm great, but I've gotten better at them than what I was, which is surprising because I normally never do good on assets.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could find a mentor to do assets, but that is impossible. I've tried.
Yeah,
I ain't got the money to afford it.
there's a lot.
Yeah. It's a whole nother ball game than doing edits and sculpting and custom shit for models. It's a whole nother thing.
Wizard if you can do that. Other than avatars, what else do you make? Obviously you said assets.
Yeah, assets and textures. We have branch offs, like we have our IRL merch and our art section. And then I've also got a separate section specifically for Spartan community of VR chat, because it's a whole nother niche for them, so I kind of just separated it.
You're like, here's this, here's your section. There's this.
Yeah, pretty well. It's a whole nother ball game with Spartans.
Mm-hmm. I lost track of my next question. There it is. What's a dream avatar you want to make?
Ooh, I would love to make one that is almost 100% made from scratch. Like, I do all the clothing, the hair, accessories, all shoes, all of it from scratch, and then be able to put that up for people. I would love to be able to do that.
My God, that would take so much work, but it'd be worth it because you made it
It,
all.
yeah, and I've been tinkering here and there with pushing more towards that, but
Mhm.
it's a very long process whenever there's not much out there to show you how to actually do that.
Yeah,
Um, so
yeah.
it's a definite learning curveball, and it's definitely burnt me out quite a bit.
So it'll definitely like it will take years, what it seems like.
It could. It depends. Honestly, the way I kind of look at it, the more that you continue to just progress on that path of like making assets and stuff, even if it's just random stuff, not even meant for a scratch model, and just practicing, that maybe eventually it'll get down there. I'm hoping. I have the goal for at least next year. By the end of next year, I would like to have one done. I
Mhm.
don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I might be able to.
You got
I've
this.
already got one model that's got 3, 4 outfits that I've done from scratch. That's gonna be a budget
Close.
model.
Close.
Yeah, getting
Getting
close, getting
close.
close.
Baby steps, baby steps. That's what
Baby
matters.
steps.
um, do you do anything outside of VR chat? Obviously, minus it like making
Do a
avatars
lot.
as well.
Yeah, I do a lot. I'm gonna be honest. My If I had to put it in a top three, my top three things that I end up doing is I do a lot of car shows. So I have quite a bit of a collection, and I take them to car shows, show them off. Go enter contests, see how they are. Um, I love to go do rodeos. I bull ride, bronc ride. I love it. I hate it afterwards because it hurts afterwards, but it's fun. It's fun, and the adrenaline is great. Don't recommend it if you haven't tried it. Don't do it. Uh, and then I'd have to say kayaking. Love to be out on the water.
Okay. Those are all exciting
There,
things.
yeah, there's a lot of other ones that are on that list, but those are my main three.
That's up there.
Yeah.
Hush phone. Hush. It's like, hey, just so you know, there's notifications going on for Discord. Or like, shut up. No one's talking to you. Oh. um, what's your goal when you're making avatars in obviously assets and textures?
Try to make one that's better than the last. Or have something uniquely different than the
Mhm.
last one. Um, at times it seems like how am I gonna top that? But at some point, one or two down the line, I end up going past it. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know I could do that.
You're like, ah, there it is.
Yeah, there's what I was looking for. It's right there, and that's what happened with Lyra. She just popped out like a bombshell.
Okay. Love that. Um, who is a creator you look up to or your favorite? It could be asset, avatar, texture, literally like it could be
Saturnus.
this. You love Saturnus.
I gotta go with Grandpa Saturnus. The greatest. Sad if you see this, I'm sorry, but Grandpa. You call me ancient, you getting stuck with Grandpa.
I'm gonna message him. So I just got done interviewing Blind Toxin. They just call you a grandpa on stream.
I've called him out with it in his server too on multiple occasions. It's hilarious. It is an inside joke. We were making fun of each other's ages because I was like, "Oh, I'm turning 20 this year. I don't want to be 20." It's like, "You're ancient." And I was like, "Then you're a grandpa. If I'm ancient, you're grandpa." Because I don't know what comes after ancient.
Oh, just yes.
Prehistoric.
There you go. That's it.
But he's genuinely great. He gives snippets. He doesn't give like handouts and doesn't just give you 100% of like I don't know how to word that. He doesn't give handouts. He gives snippets of advice, and he doesn't think it, but it's been a lot of help, especially over making models and everything. His biggest help was whenever I asked him how he got his materials looking so good, and he's like, just mess with your shading tab in your anotropics, and I was like, bet, thank you. And then that was it. And then I just took off from there.
Wizard. It's witchcraft.
Yeah. It really is, especially his stuff. It's pure witchcraft. I don't know how he does it.
I know when I was when I got Daughter of Pain, I was checking her out and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, I want to get her so bad. I've seen the snippets of her and I want to get her. She's on my wish list.
She's so good. So good.
Oh, she looks like it. She looks so good. His is just like what I strive to do. Pop one out that's better than the last.
Witchcraft. Witchcraft. Yeah. That's the answer.
At times I think it is. At times I think it is.
It's witchcraft. Like literally. Blender or Unity? I'm pretty sure I know that answer.
Blender, 100%.
Yep. I should make
Blender always and forever.
I need to make a tally of Blender and Unity because like I've had probably 2 or 3 people I've interviewed that said Unity. Everyone else is Blender, and I'm like, I need to mark that.
Yeah. See, I started out in Unity back whenever it was actually Unity and not Creator Companion. And like dynamic bones and everything and all that, and it was a whole different ballgame back then than what it is now. I'm like, there's too much going on now to do models. There's too much. Back off a bit. They're getting a bit too complicated. They shouldn't be this complicated to do.
It's like, here's all this. You're like, I don't want all that. Nothing.
Go back to minimalist.
Yeah, when I first opened up Unity, I was just like, oh. They're like, you don't mess with like a lot of the stuff in there. I'm like, you sure about that? There's a lot in there. And then as time goes, you don't. You really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, starting out, you're like, oh, what's this? What's this? What does this do? What does that do? And you're messing around with everything. But as time goes on, you're like, okay, there's only like 7 things I touch in total in this Unity project, and it's done. There you go.
Same with Blender. Blender's the same way. You open it, you're just like, whoa! And you're just like, oh, you're on this one, and this one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like, all these are for other stuff. Worry about that another time.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Substance Painter is like that too.
I don't have Substance Painter. I heard it's very expensive.
You can get a one-time purchase on Steam. But the newer the year, the more expensive it is. I think the 2025 is like $150 right now.
Writing that down.
Yeah, you can get them. Write it down, people. You don't have to pay the monthly for Substance Painter. Just go to Steam. They have it. They have all the years.
All of them.
If you want to start out cheap, do 2022 because it's the cheapest.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. And then my last question is: do you have lore to get lore for your avatars?
Yes, I love making lore for avatars. I'm working on like a whole bunch right now. I've got like a whole list of a bunch of new lore characters and backgrounds and chapters for characters. I ended up getting to the point where I had so much that I couldn't physically keep it to myself anymore. So I had to make like a character book forum in my Discord server and just start chucking everything in there. And just like, here you go, people, take it, enjoy it. Which I mean, it's been nice. It's fun being able to bring a story to life, like plan a story and then bring those characters to life. It's cool. It's a cool process. Or just making a random character and then just randomly coming up with some sort of lore of how they fit into the world.
Yeah. I know what I'm going to be doing later is reading all that lore. I'm a sucker for lore.
I think Abyssal is the only one that has her chapters posted, but there's quite a few cutie pies in there that have like their profiles and stuff put up of what they are and what's gonna be going on with them. I've got a whole bunch more to post, so keep an eye out over the next few weeks because I'm gonna be adding like at least another 25 different profiles.
25, probably 2 books.
A chapter. Just about, probably. Yeah, I've got a lot to do.
I'm a sucker for lore. For all of my OCs have lore because I just love giving it to them.
Yeah, it brings them to life.
It brings them to life. It brings them to life. Those are all of my questions. That went by a lot quicker than I thought.
I did.
If you also have questions, go ahead, still ask. We don't bite. Well, I don't. I don't know about Toxin.
I bite. I'm a shark. Nom nom.
But now we're at the portion of if you have questions for me, you can ask. Same with chat. Chat, if you have questions for me, you can ask. But yeah.
Our question is when the next time we gonna hang out is.
That's a good question. I don't know. When are we gonna hang out again?
I'm always on Blue.
I know when I'm getting on, I'm taking photos because I promote for a lot of people. And then I live stream.
Yep.
So
I get on if people invite me to get on, and then they leave, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go pop worlds. I'm gonna stay on Blue. People can join if they want.
That's valid. That's valid. Valid.
That was the only question I had.
Valid. I know people. The question I get asked the most is like, "What made you come up with this?"
Oh, that's a good question.
With the interviews?
Yeah.
Yeah. I started it because I've always seen people interviewing content creators. It's always content creators. I've never seen anyone interview avatar or asset or world creators because we gotta give credits to them too.
Yeah. We love our world creators.
I'm always seeing people interview the content creators, never avatar. So I threw the idea of, hey, why don't I interview avatar creators? And everyone's like, yeah, do it now. I was like, okay. So it's been going pretty well. I have so many like avatar creators that DM'd me and was like, "Hey, I want to be interviewed," and I was like, "All right, let's do it." So
I know
it's
I originally came from the giveaway train where you also interviewed a couple people too.
mhm.
I know I originally came from that because I saw that from I forget who I seen. There was quite a few servers that I seen posted about it. I was like, I want to join.
Yeah. Um I am still doing the giveaways will be happening, but my next big one, oh, two big ones, I should say. The first one will be when I hit 300 in my server. So when I hit
You
300
heard it, people.
members, I'll do a giveaway. And then the second one with a big event is when I hit 1,000. That's a lot closer than you think. And it's scary.
Yeah,
So
you heard it here, people. Get it to 300.
we're
I might even include this bitch.
you're like, that's a threat.
Do it.
Wait, huh? The first okay, wait, I missed two. The first one I saw was the one with the green fairy that makes the real cool float toys. Oh, Kitreon. That was the interview you saw. I was like, huh? Yeah, Kitreon and Nova
Yeah,
Pie.
happy cruise.
Yeah, Kitreon and
Nova
Nova
is a
Pie.
sweetheart.
I love Nova Pie. Nova Pie is also my avatar, Lena, the server freebie that's in my server. Nova Pie is making the quest version of that. So,
Ooh.
yeah. Yes, there's a server. Hold on. Your Unity Unity slave, as it said, is like, where's the link?
Aaron, you know how to you know how to do it. Actually, you're in their stream. Never mind. Don't do that.
You can put in exclamation point server, and that's my server. There you go. That's the best way to do it. I would do it, but it's hard because freaking Twitch also
OVR.
updated on mobile. So like
Oh no.
that got changed and I'm like, "Oh my god. I'm still learning about it. Oh my god. Come back. Chat. It disappeared.
Chat's gone again.
Chat is gone. It did not work. Why did it
Chat,
not
you seem to
work?
be disappearing quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. It showed up. Also, I could close the questions because we're done with the questions.
Woohoo!
Chat, you know,
And I didn't stutter the whole time.
you
That's what
didn't.
happens whenever I put my mind to things.
Now we're gonna see me struggle trying to grab this stupid thing. Because I don't know where the grab point is. Why did OVR have to change? I did it. I figured it out. Oh, close that. Oh, why did I close that? I needed that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do stutter, Oran. I stutter all the time.
Girl, when have
You
you
just don't
stuttered?
hear
You
it
never stutter.
because I yell at you. I have a very prominent stutter whenever I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. If I think about what I'm saying, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm. They said, "Nuh-uh, liar."
Oran, shush.
Shush.
Dang, how many channel points do I got? Hold on. I got a lot here.
Aw, shucks. How can I make this smaller? Oh, I figured it out. It's gonna take a while.
I'm sorry, send what?
That's never a good thing to hear. Send what?
Okay, I need 200 more channel points. So we're just gonna let that run.
For what?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
If the stream's still up by the time it hits, and then you find out. If not, I'll get it next time.
I'll get it next
Just pop
time.
in randomly.
Be like,
Just pop in randomly and send it through.
and I'll be like, oh. That. I'll be like, oh, that's what you're talking about. Got it. I mean, I have a live stream Friday because I'm going to be showcasing Kisu Star's avatars. And there'll be giveaways going on there. So, yep, any avatar that you
going
see
into that
in the showcase is up for grabs for the giveaway. There'll be 3 winners. 3. You're like, ooh, write that down.
I have to go to that. I might have to go for that.
My cord just attacked me and it scared me.
The attack of the cable.
Still, you can still ask questions. Ask. Well, I tried to grab these. Like I said, I don't know where the grab point is. Where you at? I don't know why OVR changed, and I hate it. It's dumb. Dumb. Opinion on space. I like space.
Or you know I like space. Literally own an alien avatar. You know this.
Yeah. They were like, waiting for the not you. I'm under pressure here, okay?
It's okay. I forgive you. I'm sorry. I love you.
You're like, for now.
For now. We'll have a talk later. Pull up my own screen here.
What about opinions on mythology? I love mythology.
Ooh. It depends on the mythology, I'm gonna be honest. I've got a very specific mythologies that I'm into.
Which one?
The biggest one is Norse mythology. So Norsemen, so Odin, Hela, all them amazing
Loki,
Valhalla. Yeah.
All them peeps.
The beauties. Yeah. all them lovable peeps.
Any mythology that the man of Zeus isn't a part of makes me happy.
Fair enough. Fair enough there.
You know, valid.
Yeah.
Very valid.
I mean, as long as it's not just getting shoved down your throat by someone, I think it's fine. As long as they're just not like with it.
Or no Zeus. Or just no Zeus.
No Jesus.
I'm trying to think if I have any more
I can't think of none.
I know. Like, I get all the same questions when I get asked. I had one person was like, I want to try to figure out, I want to ask you a question that no one's asked you. And I was like, good luck. Everyone's asked me pretty much the same questions. And then they asked me a question. I was like, okay, you're the first of asking me a question no one asked me. And it was like, what's your favorite, like, food? And I was like, okay, valid. Valid on asking that question.
I've got one. I've got one. You probably haven't been asked.
What's up?
RGB or no RGB on a PC?
I have RGB on my PC, I think. Redeem Pet the Tiki. I can, because she's right here. Wait, everyone be ready. Be ready, be ready. There she is. I pet the Tiki.
Diggy!
There you go. I pet the Tiki. She looked at me and was like, what heck? Also, hi babe. Hello. She's so offended I stopped petting her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Crazy.
I heard her meow in my room. Now she's upset.
But the question is, if you had the choice to get more RGB on your computer or get rid of it, which one would you pick?
I like
the
colors. So I would want more, but nothing like flashy. I like the slow RGB.
You like to be able to control it? Like to be
Yeah.
able to change it and like set the themes and stuff? I love being able to do that.
Yeah.
What is with this ad? Ooh, this looks like a good movie.
Rid of please for the love of good. What? Was that English?
Get rid of please for the love of good. What?
Babe, what were you trying to say?
Dude just eating top secret paperwork. What is these ads, Twitch?
What are you watching?
Whatever ads Twitch is playing right now. It's just a spy apartments.com. Why are they eating secret documents then? There's an ad for an apartment and they're just eating documents? So why you subbed? Well, I can't afford to sub. I'm sorry. I'm broke.
I don't know why he has ads. What the hell did I return to?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're fine.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh my god. Well, no ads for you.
What? 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 What the? Wait, hold on. I got it. I'm blind enough. Let me pull this in for a minute. Why would you do that?
Womp womp.
Womp womp. I appreciate it. I turned off RGB mode and set it to green. Fair enough.
Fair. No, we know we could turn it off, but we're saying if you can add like more to it.
Yeah.
Or just not have it at all.
Add more to it, or just flat out. Yeah, just flat out remove it. Just 100% get rid of it.
Just.
I know you love green.
I love blue and green. My favorite. Mine is changing by temps or usage. Ooh. Also,
Nice.
y'all could still ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. But nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Oren's about the only one that normally asks anything crazy. She's just crazy in general.
They're just like, no, my craziness. I can't ask Ice anything. Well, you can ask Toxin stuff.
Yeah, you'd ask me. I'm here, man. We're here.
Just so everyone knows, Dark Pyro King is my IRL husband, so that's why he can't ask me. He's literally like a room away. There you go. So that's why he can't ask.
Very fake. Hi.
Ask away, ask away. Oh, favorite type of ramen for you?
It used to be really like I used to like mix a lot of stuff in my ramen. I never had plain ramen. But beef ramen. But I lived off of ramen for like 2 years because it's really cheap and I can't afford a whole lot. And it was a good supply of it that was on sale. It got bad enough to the point where my doctor physically told me that if I continued to eat ramen on a daily basis, my sodium would kill me. Like, my sodium level was, like, really high.
A big oof. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. So far I've been going on this whole entire year without touching a pack of ramen. I'm trying not to. I have one pack just sitting in my pantry and I'm saving it for my birthday, which is at the end of the year.
Wait, when's your birthday?
December 5th.
Oh my god. Well, one,
What?
I already know I'm older than you, but two,
Oh yeah.
3 days after that is my birthday.
Yeah, we can do birthday celebration together. Birthday bash.
Yeah, mine's December 8th.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
One of my step siblings from my bio dad is on the 8th. I think there's also a twin set that was like a little bit later after Christmas.
We have question. What would you rather do? Go to space without a rocket or go to the bottom of the ocean without a submarine? You go first.
I would say the bottom of the ocean because it wouldn't hurt. Like if you're just immediately like let's say if you're just immediately put at the bottom of the ocean, you would implode immediately. There you wouldn't even be able to see anything. You just nothing but black. Space, that would be agonizing. That would be agonizing thing because you'd be suffocating.
Well, I think they're probably saying if you could do it, surviving without like
surviving. 100% the bottom of the ocean.
Because I both of them you would both die.
Yeah.
With both. So for me, I have a fear of deep water, so can't do ocean. Even though love ocean. But I would probably do space. I would do space. That would be me.
I would specifically go with the ocean.
Space.
Okay, so hear me out. I grew up studying marine biology. That was my main niche growing up, and it still is. I love anything to do with ocean. My favorite deep sea fish, blobfish. Love the blobfish so much. Or the anglerfish.
Oh, you have another one. What was the most annoying or difficult part in Unity when SDK changed from 2.0 to 3.0?
Figuring out Fizzbone settings. That was the biggest like thing, because whenever they first came out with the fizz bones, you couldn't just automatically apply it and it would look good on most things. Whenever they used to have the auto convert and they auto converted it, it would cause everything to just sporadically spray or just not move at all. But if you would just delete all the fizz bones and then, or dynamic bones, and then put in the fizz bone, and it would be either really low movement or way too high movement, and it would look really bad. So it was a lot of tweaking, and it didn't stay the same for everything. So every hair had to have its own different setting to look good. It was just the whole big thing.
Water scares me. I can't swim well, so I don't like being in water. I can't see the bottom of. For me, was animations and menu toggle system. Is what they said.
The animation and toggle system hasn't really changed per se too much. It's more of they added a lower limit to what you could add to it. You used to have like a really high limit.
I got told to be turned to red, so I'm turning red as close as I can. And yes, babe, don't mind me throwing gang signs over here.
Yeah.
Let me do gang signs over here if I want to throw gang signs. That's the closest red as I'm gonna get. So, but the hair's red.
It works.
So that's as close as you're gonna get.
It's okay. You're 100% pink for me. I'm colorblind on red hues, so
That's fine. We're red. Never said gang signs. Well, that's what I'm doing is gang signs, okay? Leave me be. Gang signs. You just assumed. Leave me be. We pretend red. Yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get.
Pretend I know what red is actually going to look like.
Yeah, that's as close as I'm gonna get. Did you ever try making worlds? As I remember, they were easy to do.
Yeah, I still try to make worlds. I'm not into it as much as I used to be, because yeah, it's gotten extremely a lot harder to do it nowadays than it has.
I heard there's a lot of coding with it.
Yeah, here lately, yeah, it's been a lot of coding.
Brain go burr. Yeah, fair. That's why I want to interview a world creator. I want to interview a world creator to pick their mind. Like, Sam, the creator of this world. I would love to interview them. I can get you one. I would love to interview a world creator to see how the heck they do this. How they do this. Does blood look pink to you, Toxin, or just like brown? Wild question, I know, but it's genuine, I swear. That is it. Yeah.
If it's fresh blood, it's got more of a like pinkish hue. It's still like a deep like color. But if it's more already like little bit like the blood, whenever you're getting a vial and then it goes into the vial and then they set it there for like a minute and it changes, it just turns solid, like a deep brown color for me.
Okay. That was a good question.
About the only colors I can see is if they're either like the perfect brightness, and or I can somewhat distinctly make out, okay, this is what this is supposed to be, this is what that's supposed to be, because they told me, so I know what I'm looking at, and I can somewhat visualize it. VR
Unless they
chat has made
lied to
it pretty
me.
easy for me to have the colorblind filters on to be able to adjust it so I can somewhat differentiate. I didn't say that right. But see things a bit more clearly than I could without my headset. So it's a little bit better, but it still gets pretty bad trying to see color.
Okay, okay. Yeah, my dad's colorblind, and he's like, yeah, that's a color.
Yeah, it's a color of some kind. Not sure if I know the correct color, but it's a color of some kind.
The worst ones is red and purple, and those are his two favorite colors. So
Yeah, mine is red and yellow. Those are the biggest two. The funny reason that my family figured out that I was colorblind was because I was tasked with going and filling up the four wheeler. Keep in mind, I was like 8 or 9. And they were at the neighbors down the road. And I went into the garage, and they told me red canister. I grabbed what I thought was the red canister. Turns out it wasn't. It was a completely different color. Turns out what I originally thought was red was a yellow canister. So I got my yellows and my reds completely mixed up. Because I had always seen them as a little bit different. I was like, okay, this is that, and kind of tried to deter it by myself. And I was like, oh yeah, I know this is the red one. I sniffed it and everything smelled like gas. Yeah, it was diesel.
well then, at least you caught it. Like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, we caught it after I ran the four wheeler at full speed for about 4 laps.
Okay.
We caught it whenever the four wheeler died and it was no longer rideable.
Is it still the thing that when you adjust colors and shading in Unity, and it doesn't look different in VR chat?
So with adjusting colors in Unity, I've got like a specific colorblind setting on my computer. And I also have my computer set up to where it shows me like the hex code, and then I can like send that hex code off and like have AI or Google or something explain what the color is supposed to look like. But with assets and creators, they do, and most of them do a red, white, and pink or red coloring because they've got them labeled, so they're somewhat easy to look through. But Venzuka is a good example. They sometimes label their stuff. Whenever they don't, and they include them in like the same folder, what's supposed to be the red and the pink just blend completely together. Like the red is an extremely like dark pink, and then the pink is like almost white. And it's weird.
Gotcha. Okay. The more you know.
Yeah. There's a specific term for the type of color blindness I see, but it's been so long I don't even remember what the name is.
Okay. Stuff you learn about interviewing.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I like doing them, because like it also gives the opportunity of your community to really ask questions and all that stuff of like behind the scenes stuff that they don't know about.
Yeah.
So
It's always nice to learn behind the scenes stuff.
Mhm.
Makes it fun.
Yeah, because like I'm pretty sure your community didn't know your color. Some of them in your community doesn't know you're colorblind, do they?
Uh I think I've talked about it a couple times in the server, but I don't. A lot of my server isn't that active, so it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know about my surgery or my injury and stuff that happens, even though I've got it posted in my server. And it's like, you're in the server, man. Posted about it.
Mm-hmm. That's valid. That's valid. Don't worry, Toxin. The red included on your models is always a true red color, so you do a good job.
Yeah, I try. I try. It's hard. Over the years, it gets harder and harder to see stuff differently. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna be able to do coloring on models anymore for much longer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see what it is.
Does Poyomi shader still the main shader they use to this day? I'm guessing that's how we're supposed to word that.
Poyomi is still pretty well the main shader for Western models. The more what do you call them? Eastern European models, the boost models, a lot of them they still stick to Tune because that's what they have actively over there. But the VR chat came out with a new shader specifically for Quest. It's the new Tune Light that they came out with, and it's a pretty good shader. It looks pretty nice. It's got auto shading and everything on it. It doesn't look so flat and unrealistic, and it's decent. And you can actually put on like your decals and your emissions, your normals, all that onto it now. Finally, instead of just being able to do like your texture and your normal map.
Mm-hmm. If you ever need clarification, you can always ask me, or you can also include all the mats. You can't differentiate and just keep the blacks, reds, and whites.
Hold on, I can zoom this in and read it myself. I got people texting, so I was trying to read that. Sorry.
Spectrum!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Oran does pretty good at making sure stuff is right on the models.
Mm-hmm.
She's been pretty good at catching stuff that I haven't caught.
Best shader to use to look more 3D?
More 3D? How? That's a hard one. Do you mean more like depth, like more realistic?
Yes.
Definitely Poyomi. It's a lot about just messing around with your shading. Like my favorite setting to use is wrapped map. Instead of flat in the shading, you select it as a wrap map, and then you mess with the blur and the border. And then also AO maps come in handy quite a bit. And then just overall messing with a lot of what Poyomi lets you mess with in shading. It's a lot about preference too. Like I personally, I don't like using a lot of REM lighting. I use cube map lighting. So it's real time lighting. And it's not glaring at you. And then I add some other mix of material shading into it. Tune is for more. Tune has the opportunity to do that and have some really cool, really deep ambient occlusion on it that Poyomi can't give you. So if you want like ambient occlusion in like every world on your model, Tune would be a good option. But for just semi-decent, good-looking shading that's not going to mess up from world to world and look good in most any worlds. Just a lot of messing around with Poyomi's topics and shading and all that.
You also have Pro too, Poyomi Pro, but you have to pay for that, and that one has
Yeah,
more stuff to it. Because I know some
yeah,
people use that for it.
Yeah, it's what I end up using a lot for them. And then I also provide because the way that they've got it set up now for Poyomi Tune and Pro is that if they're locked, it doesn't matter if they don't have Pro in the package; they'll still be there. As long as Tune's there, they'll still be considered Pro until they unlock it, and then it pinks it out, and you gotta swap them all to Tune.
Mm-hmm.
And then mess with all the shading stuff because it likes to mess with it.
It's interesting seeing the differences of all the creators' work using the same Poyomi and everything. So
yeah, it's definitely interesting seeing some of the stuff that people can come up with using Poyomi. Because there's been some crazy stuff, like Saturnus, his stuff, it's got some wild shading and detail on it.
And that's Poyomi. Just regular Poyomi.
Yeah, all of his stuff is just regular Poyomi, and it's just a lot of how he specifically does his stuff, because he does a lot of custom texture work for all of his models. Skin and normal maps and stuff included. So it's just a lot about preference and how you do it.
Yep. Like I'm learning, and there's just so much.
Yeah, it can definitely be overwhelming. The first time doing anything. Back whenever I started out, it was a decent bit overwhelming, but it's not as overwhelming as it is nowadays. They've done so much stuff and put so many pathways and restrictions and loopholes and anything and everything into creating now, and there's some stuff that even to this day I'm like, how do you do this again? Well, this is how you used to do it, but you can't do that now. So what's the new way of doing it? And then trying to search it, and no one knows. You're like, okay, well, time to spend the next like week figuring out how to do this and getting updated.
And then come to find out it was just this little button, and then an update's gonna happen, and that's gonna be gone.
Yeah, exactly. For example, world drops, hand drops. They were so easy to do. Now there's like 10 steps to do them. I'm like, I don't want all these steps. There was like 3 steps before. Why are there so many now?
One of the steps, you have to make a blood sacrifice to get a project going.
You gotta give a sacrifice to the Unity gods and pray that they bless you for the day and let you actually get work done.
And if they don't approve, then you're gonna have to like go behind the scenes and really like get crazy, then finally get approved.
Yeah. It gets crazy. There's moments where I'm like, why do I still do this to myself? Why am I still here? Why do I still do this?
In the middle of creating.
Yeah. In the middle of a model that's about to go up or working on a commission, I'm like, why am I still doing this? I'm getting too old for this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, right. I enjoy doing this.
I always suffer my soul before making a model.
Yeah. Oron's got to do a lot of sacrifices for my stuff because I'm constantly sending her stuff.
Like, here's another one. You're like, I just sacrificed for the previous one. Hold on. I'll get it to you. Don't worry. um, what was the first thing you what? What was the first thing you was doing in Blender? For me, it was deleting polygons.
uh, my very first work was making a friend a model because I wanted to try, and I had done like edits before in Unity. And I was like, I want to make a model. And they're like, I'll pay you to make a model for me. And I was like, bet. And we went through and found assets and stuff, and she paid for the assets. And I put it together. I still have it uploaded to my account, surprisingly. It's so bad. It looks so bad compared to this one. I don't want to crash stream by changing into it, but can I change into it? Because it's bad.
You can.
Okay, it's bad. It's bad compared to what you guys see me in now. It's bad. I gotta let it load.
Oh yeah, the
But
system
it was
processing.
yeah it was building this model, and they wanted it quest too. I didn't know how to do quest. I'm gonna duck under the floor real quick as I do this.
Oh, I saw a little bit because your body launched.
Yeah. It's old enough to where a lot of stuff is broken on her. But yeah, there's a big difference.
A big. Oh God.
Yeah, this was one of my early ones. This was a re-upload. Um, this was re-uploaded in 2022.
Oh my God.
And this
Eyes look
was
so
actually
tired.
made in 2021. But it was a re-upload because I had lost a lot of stuff on my account.
It gives me.
I look so
Corpse
tired.
Bride.
Yeah, yeah, that's what the theme they wanted to go off of was like a zombie corpse. Sad part is, I never actually got to give them the model because they unfriended me and then never talked to me again. And I was like, okay. And then I just kept creating, and I was like, dang, this kind of nice little niche. And then I got pushed into, you should sell models. You should make them public, all this stuff. And I was like, good.
And now here you are.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like did you finish the model and they unfriend you, or like you're still working on it and they unfriend you?
I was working on it, and from what I found out, because I was still friends with their boyfriend at the time. I finished the model, and none of my messages, and it had been like a week since I messaged her, and because like a week before we had like hung out, we always did, almost on a daily basis. So whenever I heavily played VRChat, where all of my thousands of hours came from. But none of my messages would go through. And so I messaged her partner. I was like, hey, I can't get a hold of her. What happened? And he's like, I don't know. Let me ask her. And he sent me a screenshot of the text. And she was like, yeah, she took too long, so I blocked her. And I was like, I told you give me a week and it was done. It is done. Oh, hey, I can do my thing now. Stream. We're still doing stream, and I got enough points now.
Now I'm curious. I was like, hello?
I'm gonna.
That is crazy. You took too long.
I don't know what this actually. I took too long. Damn it! Oh, it already sent.
Send cult follower. Oh,
Cult
that's
follower.
for
There we
that's
go.
for that's for Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, you're gonna do it anyways next time. I'm gonna join next time you stream that and just be like, "You owe me."
You owe me big time. I need it. Yeah, that's for Cult of the Lamb. I forgot I need to turn that off while I'm streaming VR chat. Because a lot of people donate to that when I'm streaming VR chat. And I'm just like, gosh darn it.
I couldn't figure out what it was for, and then I kept reading it, and I was like, "Send cult of what?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, cult of lamb, that game." And I was like, "That's probably what it's for." And I was like, "I'm gonna send it anyways."
You know what? Here. Where's she at?
I'm being spammed by one of my friends to play rivals with him. I don't even have it downloaded. That would take forever to download.
I gotta wait for her to load. I have an idea. Oh. Idea?
Uh-oh. You need 30 more points.
There we go.
Oh! There we go! How it works.
Wait. Where's my... Hold on. It turned it off.
Yeah! That works!
Just wait. Just you wait. Okay, we'll wait.
We're waiting. We'll wait
Oh,
patiently. It's okay.
I hit the wrong button. I'll join my cult. I'm so tiny compared to you.
You are.
Kozu made her tiny.
Here, I'll
okay?
join the small size. I'll join the small size with you.
Here, we'll move camera closer so it makes it even better.
Yeah.
Cult.
Yeah.
What are bits? Okay, so bits are point, like, what's the best way to put it? They're like penny
The
change.
points you get.
Those are channel
The
points.
points you collect over yeah.
Those are channel points.
Channel
points
points
are for what she just redeemed. Was do the send cult follower a message. That's channel points. Bits are for like
give them money.
Yeah, but it's
like gifting like roses and stuff on TikTok. Lauren.
There we go.
That's the easiest way to put it. It's pretty well the same amount of money to send a rose as a bit.
Yes.
But bits, some streams you can literally just send one bit to get a message popped up.
Yep.
One bit? I think it's like a couple cents. I think it's like, what, 10 cents?
I think so.
Somewhere around there?
Let's look it up. We have Google for a reason.
Yeah. You just hey Siri that bitch. No, I wasn't talking to you, Siri. Shut up. You know, I keep peeking out of the little nose hole of my headset expecting it to be dark, and then I remember, oh yeah, it's not even 7 outside. It hasn't even sunset yet.
So, 1 bit is 1 penny. 1 penny.
Yeah, so 100 bits is $1.
Yeah. Fox. My
so
wifey.
It's even less than sending roses. Because rose TikToks are like 15, I think.
I think so. Not too sure.
It's like you receive 15, but it's like $1.99 for the coins to get it.
That's why people do subs because subs are where the real money is.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean to do that. First of all, okay. Let me put that out here while we're talking. No, don't do that. You'll get a less sword if you do. Sword. Okay?
Oh, that's great.
For me, saying 100 bits is €1.59. Oh. Okay. The more you know.
Hey,
The more
yo,
you know.
Twitch. I just got a notification from Twitch that says you can now access tools and kickstart. Your community now has channel points, bits, and subs that are usable.
Nice.
Let's go.
We been streaming for an hour 30.
Oh God. Well, it happens. It's okay.
We'll probably be wrapping up stream. So if you have any more questions, go ahead and ask. Why not? Get the last bits of questions.
Get them out while you have the chance. I won't answer anymore.
Anything else outside
I'm
of the stream? Won't answer.
I'm questioned out for the day.
But while we're waiting, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here. Let me
Thank you
interview
for having me. It was fun.
Like I said, I'm so sorry that took so long. I completely forgot
Hey,
about
stuff
it too.
happens. I'm gonna be honest, at points I did too, and then I would check the message and I was like, oh yeah, hey, you were supposed to do an interview.
I know when you messaged me, you're like, it's about that interview, and I was like, what? Hot dogs or hamburgers? I like a hamburger. Wait, don't answer yet. I already answered. Mac and cheese.
Okay, well, bad part is I'm allergic to all of those, but I still eat them. The hamburger being my favorite, mainly because it doesn't set off an allergic reaction as bad as pork and lactose products do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just got
Gotta
hit
love
by
having
ads.
AlphaGo.
They got hit by ads. You can answer now.
Answer now. I got AlphaGo. I'm allergic to all of it. I can't eat any of it, but I still do.
There's your answer.
There you go.
What?
Yeah, I got a bad enough.
Oh, pet the
I can still eat them, but I'm allergic to them.
me-
I'm also allergic to lactose as well, enough to the point they gave me EpiPens.
Dang.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, here's the tiki pet. I'm petting Tiki.
Tiki pet.
I'm giving her belly rubs. Which she's doing good. I don't know if I've mentioned the stream. She's doing good. Donuts or cupcakes? Donuts or cupcakes?
Both have dairy. Both have dairy products, but cupcakes over donuts. I like splitting the cupcake in the center and then smushing the icing in between and making like a little cupcake sandwich. It's the best way to eat it. You don't get icing all over the place.
Sorry, now I really have to pet Tiki because she just like showed up. She's right here. Literally right here. That's her head.
Yes, I make cupcake sandwiches.
Gasp. You want to say hi to chat, Tiki? You say hi?
Tiki!
You know, people miss you. She used to scream at chat. Scream. And now she's just distracted by something. That's a cat.
Pretty well.
But you know, she's doing good. After her procedure, she started playing, acting like it never happened. So she's fine.
Woohoo! Cats bounce back pretty quick.
She had 6 teeth pulled. So
Good lord.
yeah.
My mom's dog had to get like 4 of his teeth removed, and he took forever to bounce back for that. He's still got like a scar on the side of his face where it like abscessed up and then popped.
Minecraft for Fortnite. What? Kitty got sick. Okay. Okay, y'all.
Minecraft all the way. Fortnite sucks.
For me, Minecraft, and then about Tiki. I think it was last month. I made a huge announcement in my server. Obviously, you didn't know that, but yeah. I noticed her face was swollen, like really bad on her right side, and it went away. Like the next day, we're like, okay, like it was nothing to worry about. The next day after that, her face was swelled up. She was bleeding. She had fur missing on the side of like her face, and it was getting worse. And we were like, okay, we need to go to the vet like now. So go to the vet. She had an abscess tooth that needed to be removed. So we were like, okay, she needs that tooth removed. So scheduled for surgery and everything. Come to find out, they were like, yeah, there was 5 other teeth that need to be like pulled. So they were like, we did it because why not? Because you know that was the whole reason why she was there was for the surgery. Um, but yeah, she got 6 teeth pulled. Uh, it was gonna be very expensive procedure because they were like the day of this procedure they were like, so it's gonna be like $1,600, and we're like, oh my god. Well, then when we went up there to pick her up, they were like, all right, so it's 1,000. And we're like, what? Why? And they were like, her teeth was the easiest we've ever pulled out of all the animals we've ever had in surgery. So that's why
Wow.
like literally they were like, I could barely like pull on it and just came out. And I was like, oh.
Wow. I don't think that's a good thing.
Well, it's a good thing because the teeth.
It's a good thing money wise, but bad thing because that's not good for an animal.
Yeah, because imagine if it got worse.
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah, so all 6 of those teeth were easily. They had one break, but like it was still like they were still able to get it out, and it was the one that was messing with her. The one like the actual tooth that was affecting her face. Um but yeah, she's doing good. Um Still yelling at me. Yeah, she was in a lot of pain cuz like her face was really swollen up. Her eye was like closing cuz like how bad it was like swollen her face. I have enough points.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's how
Oh, I have to
Pyro, you're up.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, you should have saved that for Friday because he's gonna be on stream with me.
Ooh.
Wait, can I get those points back? And you could just save those? Let me see. Damn
You
it.
just scream at him from the other room.
Just be like, ah! Complete. And then for you, I'll reject it and hopefully you got those points back. I think you probably got those points back. I hope so. because it allowed me to like confirm or deny it. I'm like, yes,
I know nothing about Twitch, so I don't know.
it did it. Friday will not be his day. Yet people love to pick on him. Like my big subathon event, when I completed all my goals, all like my last big goal was getting a pie to the face. And I was like, all right, after that goal, I was like, y'all get to make up a new goal. And they were quickly were like, husband's getting a pie to the face. And that goal got met super fast. So there is a video in my server of both of us getting pie to the face.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to find that.
It's in my announcements to make it easier for everybody if y'all want to go see that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go see that after the stream.
I was waiting for hold on, I gotta see that now.
I'm trying to be nice and not do that because if I do, my whole tracking is gonna mess up. And I'm like, trying to pay attention to the stream.
So yeah, there's that, and we are trying to figure out the next points since he is gonna get bullied again. I know he is for the next subathon event. So he's making sure to make the points higher than they were last time. So
Oh, goodness.
1,000, here we come.
How did you manage to get your Twitch so far off the ground?
Honestly, for I do a lot of avatar like showcasing, so that really helped because like I will let the creator know like, hey, I'm going live, and they will send it and people will show up. A lot of them also did help with like if they wanted to do giveaways, that popped off more because people love giveaways. Like we're not gonna all lie here, everyone loves giveaways because you're winning stuff.
Yeah.
And since I like did giveaways, people showed up more because they were like, oh, there's gonna be giveaways going on, which for me it does suck that people only show up for the giveaways.
Yeah.
But like it happens. Because it's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna show up for a giveaway.
Yeah.
But people still get excited because like some people are just like they watched it.
Oh my god. Oran, send me the message link to it so I don't gotta scroll for it.
Yeah, you could forward the message. So there you go.
Yeah, forward it to me.
So yeah, like giveaways definitely kind of helped on the on that, and also like I made it a rule for the giveaways you have to follow because it doesn't make it fair for someone that's just watching it winning a giveaway. So
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely helped. The avatar creator interviews also helped too because like I mentioned before, the creator will send the thing that like, hey, I'm in the interview, if you have questions go ahead and ask, and that gets people excited because like you don't know what's behind the scenes or the creator, and they get to find out stuff that you don't know about the creator, what's going on behind closed doors. Like obviously, you could be interactive with the community, but it's different like hearing them speak, like actually speak about things and everything, because like they could be like, oh, I love this avatar, but like in the interview or whatnot, they'll be like, oh, I love this avatar, did not like this one, and here's why. And everyone's like, oh, okay. So yeah, they get to really know about their creator, and that also helped. What really popped off was when I interviewed Novapie and Keytrion. They were like, if y'all hit this goal, we'll do a giveaway. And I was like, how dare you? Don't do that. And they did it.
That sounds about right for them too.
Yeah, little piss baby did it too, because they were just like, I'll twerk on stream and I'll do a giveaway if we hit 500. That happened.
Oh my god.
So yeah, definitely all that helped, and like I said, giveaways are the biggest ones. It's like what really pushes of like interaction, because they're just like, ooh, giveaway. So
Yeah. The giveaway things I definitely feel with my server. Once I stopped doing giveaways, my server stopped going. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm so tired of giving away free stuff.
yeah, but you know that's what people want, is like the giveaways.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like one time I had a community thing that I was gonna do, and someone asked me, I was like, "Oh, you're gonna do a giveaway there? If you don't, I won't show up." And I'm like, "Okay, that first of all, that's messed up to
That's rude.
assume to like everything I'm gonna be doing is gonna involve a giveaway. Like, I have to mention
Yeah.
now if there's no giveaway. If there's no giveaway, that's kind of how it is. Like,
Yeah. And that's the big reason why I stopped doing a lot of giveaways, was because I had also consulted with quite a few other creators, because over time I've grown into talking to more creators. I talked to a very select few, but over the years I've talked to quite a few and asked for advice, general advice on like how to grow, what could I do better. Some of them helpful, some of them not so much. Um, but one of the biggest things that I'd get asked is, well, how often are you doing giveaways? And I was like, 2, 3 times a month. They're like, stop doing that. Do it like once every other month or once every couple months, or do two or three winners every time you release something. I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense than just doing 2 to 3 like giveaways a month and doing like 4 or 5 at the same time as well. Because I every time I'd done giveaways, it would be like 1 or 2 copies of everything I had. And I got known for doing giveaways, and it's like I don't want to constantly be giving away my stuff for free, because then I'd spend my own hard-earned money on them. It'd be nice if they even themselves out. It's not expected. I know it's not expected. But it's nice whenever sales do happen on them, because it helps. It's motivation
yeah.
pretty well. But I stopped doing them so often, and then it just died. I was like, well, shit.
Yep. Like I said, don't get me wrong, everyone loves free stuff. Like, everyone loves it because it's something for free. But like, don't always expect it. That's why, like, for
Yeah.
me, like, I make sure to hit it with big goals. So like, when I hit 300, we'll be doing giveaways. When I hit 1,000, that's gonna be a whole thing. Like, a
Yeah.
big thing. So, yeah. I've already been told all the creators that entered that giveaway said they'll be back.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'll be back too.
yeah, they told me they will be back. I've already been told, like, the minute you mention a giveaway, just already automatically sign me up. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
like, okay.
Take a pic from the shop. Let me know. I'll just set up the codes. Here you go.
Be like, hey, just this many winners, this avatar, and this.
Yeah.
Be like,
Just
oh.
send me a list of what you're gonna do. Okay, here you go.
So yeah, when we hit 300, I'll do a giveaway, and then when I hit 1,000, we'll do the big subathon again. Cause last subathon, I hit 23 avatar creators. I had 23 avatar creators enter the giveaway. And my mod and my friend and brother, he's my brother, Merrick, he calculated how much all of that was, and that was over $1,000.
Yep. It's crazy what the community can do whenever they all come together and actually do shit. It's nice.
Yeah, all of them making me cry. I'm watching all y'all. I cry very easily.
Tell you what, I'll tell you what. You get to 1,000, and I'll do a special model just for your shit. Whenever you reach 1,000, specifically just for your server, exclusive only.
Another server.
All the works and everything.
Freebie. Okay, well, be ready for an announcement for tonight. Everyone in stream and server, we all be ready for an announcement. That's great. Oh my god, because we just hit the 500 one, and See You Undead just made one. Now we're gonna have another. Oh my god! Now I gotta figure out who everyone wants, because everyone's gonna. Because I leave it to the community. I leave it to the community to figure out which one of my OCs they would want. Because it obviously would be one of my OCs.
Yeah.
So have fun with my OCs. Because also,
I'd have a blast.
Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be looking at there. You're gonna be like, which one? All right. Well, great. Now we got another goal. Oh my god. How dare you?
I have to, man.
You have to.
I have to.
You have to.
People be nice to me and do things with me. I'll do things with them as well and do things for them. That's how I roll. 50-50.
You see my pout? My pout. How dare you again? I guess I'll end my stream there. What a way to end the stream.
Perfect way to end it.
Yep. Thank you again. I appreciate it. I always say I thank the creator multiple times because they deserve it. Give Blind Toxin tons of love and support.
Let me come on.
You're welcome. Give them tons of love and support. They deserve it all. I say so. That's a threat. I just smacked my table. That's how threatening it is. You see this little face? Imagine this threatening you.
And just smacking the table at the same time.
Oh, a little too hard. It's fine.
Is it a glass table? What was that?
It's a metal, not metal. It's one of those TV stand tables.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Tiki's looking at me like, what the heck are you doing? I will be live streaming Friday, same time, 5 p.m. Central Time, for the Avatar Showcase. So definitely come by and see some amazing avatars. And obviously, like I mentioned, there will be a giveaway. So, yeah.
Most importantly, you can bully Pyro.
Yeah, he'll be there. Yeah, he'll be there. Oh, excuse me. I had a burp and hiccup at the same time, so that was not fun.
Ooh.
But yeah, I will see y'all on Friday and talk to y'all later. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Boom. And then